स्टॉक मार्केट हा शब्द ऐकून सुद्धा घाबरायला होतं का तुम्हाला? Do you get intimidated when you listen to the word stock market? Oh, you're from a non-finance background. Don't worry, मैं हूँ ना. With over 15 years of my teaching experience, I have designed 7+ courses where you can learn from the basics of stock market to the most advanced concepts in the most simplified way. No confusion, easy to understand step-by-step lessons. Gain knowledge, gain confidence. Enroll now.
Hey folks, Rachana, Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. A live stream which is just on the onset of Diwali. So I would want to wish every single viewer of ours, every single subscriber, every single member of our channel a very, very Shubh Deepavali to everyone. So very excited for the upcoming Diwali, and that is the reason why I thought that today's live stream title should be based on Diwali. And of course, I'm going to give you my thought process as well. I am going to tell you about what, according to me, is the answer. But I would want to know from you all as to the Diwali would be. 1 minute, let me just put up a question. Ask viewers. So I'm asking a question to you all. Will Diwali belong to the bulls? And I'm posting a question. You just have to press yes or no. I've started a poll, so would want everyone to quickly answer this. Poll will be for just 1 minute. So everyone would quickly, if you can just type in your answer. Just not type in your answer, just hit the poll. So I would want to listen from you all as well. What is your thought process? Of course, as I mentioned, I am going to tell you my thought process that according to me, whom is it going to belong to? Is it going to belong to bulls or to bears? I am going to tell that. But while you vote, yes, I can see a few comments which mentioned that I was in Bangalore and I was supposed to tell you about a meet, but some shoots got lined up and I had to stay back at the hotel and do a few additional shoots. So and plus I came to know that my the place where I was staying was absolutely not at all in Bangalore. It was Gora Gunta Palya, if I'm not mistaken, what I recollect. So very, very in the outskirts. So I thought, why would you want to travel such a long distance, right? So that is the reason why I didn't really, tell everyone. But yes, and based on that, now let us quickly check about the poll. I would also want to show you the results of the poll. Out of 300 people who voted for this poll in last like 1 minute, almost 83% of the people have voted that it is going to belong to bulls. Kya baat hai. So many people are really optimistic, and I'm happy that 82% updated. 82% are feeling that yes, Diwali is going to belong to the bulls. But we will try and understand the reason why. The reason why it would belong to the bulls or to the bears. We will check that out one by one. So first, let me just get started and just go to the comment section. We just quickly want to see if, yes, new members joining in. Shrini, Ugandar, Arihant, Harishchandra, Simple Art and Craft, Gokul. Everyone, welcome to memberships. And yes, Arpita, who has been a member for 35 months. Kya baat hai, Arpita? Wishing you and team CRR and members here a very, very happy Diwali. Thank you, Arpita. Shubh Deepavali to you too and to your family as well. All right, Rajesh Veera is saying thanks a lot for your blog on Kalyan Dwellers, and he's saying that he made 53% profit and exited today. Kya baat hai? Good, but big disclaimer. Whatever I write in the blogs, that is just for everyone to understand about how to interpret charts, what are the different types of chart patterns, and we just try to tell you that, okay, have a look at this. This is the head and shoulder pattern, or this is the rounding bottom, or this is the cup and handle. It is nowhere like a call that we give. Everyone knows that, those who are the regular viewers of our channel. But based on your own analysis, okay, if you feel that, okay, this is what I understand from the blog, you also do your own analysis, and then if you enter the position and if you are earning profit, very happy for you. Okay, fantastic. Now let's get started. I'm going to tell you about Nifty. So first, let me just share my screen. Before I share my screen, Rajesh is saying, yes, just took that as an info and I did my own analysis followed by purchasing the stock. Very happy for that. Absolutely happy for that. That's how CERR subscribers, different people, right? Okay. Chalo. So with that, let me just quickly share my screen. Okay. And we have been discussing about Nifty quite a bit. All the drawings I have just disabled for just few minutes. But if you are following our channel and the Thursday live stream for a long time, then if you remember, we had discussed about this level, which was around 18,800. There were multiple reasons for that as well. If you remember, we had discussed about the 200 days moving average line, 200 DEMA, which ideally acts as a very solid support. And the day, this was, by the way, a Thursday when Nifty hit the 200 DEMA. And you can go back to the Thursday live stream, 26th October, and I had mentioned that, okay, ideally 1/3 of the chunk can definitely go in here. Whatever stocks you feel you are confident about, you feel that are fundamentally strong, because I feel that was the time I felt that, okay, this was one strong support for Nifty, and it did honor that, and it did bounce from there, okay? I'd also given lower levels that just in case if market breaches this level, then we should know when to put in our second 1/3 and third 1/3. And I told that I would be happy if the next two slots are not invested, and for me also only one slot got invested. I had invested on Friday or on Monday, either of the immediate next day or the immediate next day after that. But happy with that. When we almost invested at almost the lowest point in the last few weeks, right? But was this the only reason that we had said that 18,800 looks like a solid support, and all come are these are the lines that we have been drawing since a long time now. So this was the previous peak. The previous peak was around 18,828. So it bottomed out from there. Again, did a V-shaped recovery here, and then it went up, and again a retest. And now the question is, could it bounce from here? Okay. Now, if I just want to zoom in, then I would just want to erase this line for a second so that you can focus on this channel. Okay, I'll also erase this line for a second. Would also take away the 200 demand. Now you can focus on this. Okay. So we have been in a channel since 30th June, since June end, July, August, September, October, almost 4 months and 10 days. We have been in the same channel. It went up, came down to the same level, again went up, came down to the same level. From here only it started reversing this time. Halfway through it started reversing, broke this channel as well. And right now it has been facing a resistance. See, exactly at the same line. Please go back to the Thursday live streams, revisit whatever I've been showing I've been showing on screen. Always feels good that whenever we try to do our own analysis, and if that analysis is respected by the market, feels really good that yes, whatever hard work we put in, and if actually markets at that, even like half of the times you feel that array kuch to samajh mein aa gaya market ke bare mein, right? So here you can see this big one, this support line was broken by a big red candle, three soldiers back to back, but then again started its recovery. And here you can see the markets have been testing this level since yesterday also it was not able to cross this. Today same thing, was not able to cross this and saw a resistance. So which level is this? So I want everyone to focus. This is the level of 19,467. Again, every Thursday I try to tell you some level which I feel is really, really important. I ask you to note it down also if I feel it is really important, right? So 19,467, let us round it off to 19,500 for the time being. Okay, 467 is pretty odd. So 19,500. Let us try and see if we get to, because even 19,500 is psychological barrier as well. Okay, so now it will be interesting to watch if it is able to break through this 19,500. If it can, I feel 19,500 will really act like a solid support in that case. And then we may say that this is where the real rally is going to start. Okay. Now, why am I saying this? There are multiple reasons. Okay. Is 19,500 only shown by this channel? Now, let's also check the super trend. Now, super trend, we have been checking this. It was bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. We have been in bearish super trend since September 22. Okay. More than a month and a half. If market is able to close above this red line, then markets will be in a bullish trend in that case. Okay. Now, which level is this? 19,495. Okay. 19,495. So this is a level again, which is aiming, which is pointing out at the same level, that is 19,500. So 2 points we discussed. Number one was our line that we have drawn. That was 19,467. We rounded it off to 19,500. Second reason we said, anyways, 19,500 is a psychological level as well. Number three, we said super trend. If it will change if market closes above 19,495. Again, we have to round it off to 19,500. 200 days DEMA we had already discussed. That was at a very low level of 18,800. We are way past that right now. Okay, so let's not discuss 200 DEMA, but a very short term exponential moving average, 9 days exponential moving average is also generally we check. Generally we check. Okay, so here you can see we are okay. We're still above that, so no need to worry. What about the 50 DEMA? 50 DEMA again, if you can see, 50 days moving average is also a very important average. Okay, so we do talk about as one pair. 9 is also very important for an ultra short term. Okay, 200 is like a longer term, 50 is like a medium term. Okay, now if you see here, 50 days moving average, that purple line. Okay, I'm just zooming in so that you can see this. 50 days moving average is again coming out at what? 19,447. So 50 days moving average is also pointing out to the same figure, and which is that 19,500. Okay, now we have to understand that still, is there any other indicator which is showing some signs of whether this so we are able to understand, okay, 19,500 is acting as a resistance. What if this is broken? We have to understand that, right? So for that, let us go to the option chain also. I think last 2-3 sessions I had not discussed the option chain, so let us quickly go to that. This is Nifty. Okay, we'll have to choose the immediate next expiry, which is 16th of November. Okay, now if I go down, you can see that there's a huge resistance at 19,500. How huge? 1,24,504 open interest. 1,24,504 open interest. And against that, if you see puts are only 37,142. Very less puts in comparison with the OI at 19,500 at call at the call side, right? But if you check 19,400, here we have 80,000 as a call OI, and put AI is 84,434. So looks like a straddle being built up at 19,400. But what is important now? Now you can imagine, we saw that as per super trend, we saw as per our line, the trend line that we had drawn, we saw as per the 50 days moving average, right? 2-3 indicators more than that were pointing out to 19,500 as a resistance. But what if that is broken? Then you can imagine these 1,24,504, they will have to unwind their positions. Okay, and this can lead to a fast rally. Okay, see, in simple words, all these people will get trapped if Nifty closes above 19,500, and when there is a huge OI, and if market starts going above that, these people have to unwind their position. Okay, that is what typically happens with the market movement. And then you see there is no huge resistance immediately. 19,550 aram say 600 is also not that big. So I think then in that case 200-300 points market can just breeze through at least 100-200 points too easily, I feel. That is why 19,500 is what we have to check out very, very, very closely. So I hope you have understood what I'm trying to discuss. And one last point, I was also checking out the weekly chart for Nifty. Okay, weekly chart for Nifty. I'm just going to quickly zoom this in. Okay, so by the way, here you can see this is not a downtrend, but this is a down move. Okay, this is a down move. And let me see if you can guess this. This is not an actual textbook example. Okay, if this candle, this green candle, would have been in a little bit more in between, it could have been a perfect textbook example. But I want you all to tell me that which one is, are these two types of candles. Okay, so there was a down move, and we can see these two candles here. As I mentioned, this green candle, if it would have been a little bit up, it would have been a picture perfect textbook example. But this still qualifies for whatever I'm trying to tell you. And I want you all to tell me what is this. So I'm going to stop sharing just so that I can see all your answers. Kya baat hai. First answer only, I've got it right. Oh, perfect. Kya baat hai. Joseph Joy says bullish harami. And again, second answer is also correct. Yogesh says, very jungle thing, nahi, 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 nahi. I read it differently. Okay, bullish harami was the first answer, and that was the correct answer. Okay, even Parth has given the same answer, just mentioning two on screen. So both these answers are correct. It is known as a bullish harami candlestick. Okay, and I've taught about this in my technical analysis course. So just in case if you want to know a little bit more about technical analysis and other courses as well, so you can definitely visit our website www.rachanaranade.com. Pooja, if you can paste the link. And very, very, very important announcement, because my team was getting so many requests that it's Diwali, if you can give us some offers as well. So that is a special coupon code that I have generated. This is a limited period offer, right? Only till Diwali. So anyone who wants to enroll for any of our courses, that is a website for you. Pooja will also paste the link. But it's rachanaranade.com, and don't forget to use the coupon code Diwali. It is different than CARRYT. This has more discount. Okay, so don't forget to use this coupon code, and maybe you can also think about gifting knowledge, gifting wisdom to your near and dear ones during Diwali. So just as an example, if you have, during Bhai Dooj, if you want to gift knowledge, what you can do is, I'm just sharing again, rachanaranade.com. If you just go to my website, you will see there is one more tab, which is specifically, so if you see your other courses, in other courses, you will be able to see this one, which is finance for teens. So if you have, in your relatives, in your family, friends, if there are some teenagers, typically, teenager 13 to 19, this can be a perfect gifting course for them, and they will definitely thoroughly enjoy this course. It's a small 2-hour course, and they will get to know about basics of finance, and great gifting option, I can say, for teenagers. And if you're thinking about gifting to your sister, then I think it can be mastering money management in different languages. It could be in Kannada, it could be in Telugu, it could be in Tamil, it could be in Marathi, Arthik Vyavasthapanachi Saptabadi, or it could be the normal English course as well, or any other courses, right? But I think this Diwali, maybe you can try gifting something different, and gift wisdom instead of gifting some materialistic thing. Okay. Prasanna is saying, want to take your course but can't due to examination. Prasanna, the courses have a 1-year validity, so no need to worry. Even if you have examinations right now, you can complete your examinations, and then you can go ahead with our courses. So that is absolutely fine, because this coupon code is only for a limited period offer. That is the reason why I thought of sharing this with you all, right? Okay, so with that, let us also get to some macroeconomic data point. Quickly, we'll go through that. But today, I would also want to share my screen. So just give me a second again. Some interesting statistics, which I would want you all to show. So this is about SME IPOs. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you actually apply for SME IPOs. Again, a very interesting place, but I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying it's interesting. Okay. 147 issues launched in the market this calendar year till date, which broke the previous record of 141 IPOs. This is again SME IPOs, okay? 141 SME IPOs launched in 2018. So, and of course, 2 more months to go. So this is still going to be a sizzling place. So would really look out for more and more SME IPOs. Question is, do I invest in SME IPOs? My answer is yes. Okay. If you see here, best listing gains for SME IPOs of 2023. Goel Salt gave 258%. Sun Garnier gave 216%. Basilic Fly gave 193%. Oriana Power 169%. Anlon Tech 163%. I had applied for all 5. 4 rejected. Oriana Power is the only one I got as an allotment. But again, I'm mentioning, does this mean that all SME IPOs get handsome gains? No, not at all. There are SME IPOs which also list at prices below the issue price also. So risk is involved. 100% yes, why not? And in fact, I would want everyone to watch this video, because people will tell you half-baked knowledge about SME IPOs. So I have explained the positive aspect as well as negative aspect of SME IPOs. So please watch this video. Pooja, please paste the link of that video in the comment section so that everyone gets and easy access to this video, right? So please watch this and then only take your decision if you want to invest in SME IPOs or not. Okay. Now, one more piece of information that I wanted to share with you all is oil prices. Now, again, for that, I would quickly want to share my screen. Let me, sorry, one minute. Let me just open. Okay, one minute. So typically we check UK oil, okay? And now if you say, let me just go to the daily chart. And if you see here, well, when the war news started to break out very fiercely, that was a time when oil prices saw a sharp rise. But after that, you can see that oil prices have fallen crazily. Top most price that we saw here was around 93.84, and from there it has slid down. What's wrong with my mouse? It slid down to almost 80.43 level. That's a 14.28% fall. Now, many people were not really able to understand as to why this sharp fall. Was this because of the concerns? So, I mean, was that because of some other concerns? So, ideally, if the war continues, then oil should have risen. What led to the fall was two major reasons. Falling demand. So, one reason I can say, but from two countries, I should say. Two countries, same reason. It's the falling demand. Overall demand is slowing down, in which two nations, two major economies of the world, one is USA and one is China. Okay. And because of this, if the demand only starts drying out, then that's not considered as a good sign, and that is the reason why oil prices have corrected quite a bit. But whatever is the case, is it a good sign for India? Yes. Crude oil prices going down is an absolute positive sign for India, and I think that can be one more positive trigger for India to just rise up, right? The stock markets to rise up. There's one more news that I read was about the deflation in China. All the Western countries are struggling with inflation. China to apne style se chalta hai. China saw deflation. And I think again that we can correlate with the point that because of that there was a drying up demand for oil, and I think this can also be correlated with the deflation in China. But anyways, all in all, just to tell you that how can their government tackle the situation? Just as an example, I don't know whether they're going to do this or not, but typically to pull out the economy out of deflation, they would want people to spend more. They would and for that, it's possible that they lower the interest rates. If not, they would want to give some package so that people get more money. They'll spend more, and that is how they at least come into the inflation zone. But it will be interesting to watch what happens with China. As again, last point, as far as the Indian markets are again concerned, FPIs have been selling continuously. I don't know what's wrong with them, but even during the second half of October, they have fiercely sold in the market. Now, the only big question which remains is, will the selling continue back to back? Or would there be some reason as to why the selling could at least halt? And for that, again, I would just quickly want to take you to US 10Y. This is the government bond yields for US. And if you see here, from 5%, it has cooled off quite a bit. They are already at 4.48. And if at least even they stabilize or maybe just go lower, of course, it will be interesting to watch what Jeremy Powell has to say tomorrow. But if he doesn't say like something very bad, then again, all these things are pointing out towards something coming up positive, and I'm really bullish. 19,500 is what I'm just only eyeing. If that is broken, we can really say it's a Shubh Deepavali, right? So really keeping my fingers crossed, and would want to see more and more about this. First day I'm watching you, ma'am. Once entered, I first like it. Thank you, Karup Paswami. Okay. Ma'am, course is not for MacBook users. Could you please make course for MacBook users also? And Pratham, happy to share that maximum within 2 to 3 weeks. Today, I saw the MacBook version first time by myself. I was happy, and till date we were not. My development team was not able to get a solution for MacBook. But I was super happy to see my courses run on MacBook today. We have been trying this for the last 3-4 years. Finally got it today. So happy. And I think you should be able to get it in like maximum 3 weeks is what I understand. Okay. So your wish is going to be true. All right. Exactly. That's what Rajesh says. Even US markets now are muted as of now, waiting for Powell statements. Absolutely. Yes, I mean, before I take all your questions, I would want to also make one more very important announcement. Uh, I don't know why, and I don't know why all of a sudden, but a lot of fake channels have started coming up. I don't know where all of a sudden they have started coming out. Be it on Facebook, be it on Instagram, people have started selling anything and everything under the sun in my name. People are providing advisory in my name, which is nowhere related to me. People are selling fake courses. So I have also gotten to know that people pay for the courses. They'll give you one session as a demo, and baki inside the course you will see that all those lectures which are freely available are sold, and then you never get the money as a refund, right? So it's crazy. Please don't fall prey to that. Number one. Number two, selling courses illegally is 100% an offense. Buying courses from an illegal course is also an offense. My legal team has started initiating the actions against all these fraudsters. But just wanted you all to let you know that as good as selling is, I mean, as selling is also an illegal act, buying from fraudsters is also an illegal act. So please don't fall prey to all such things. If you're talking about genuine courses, I have only one website currently, which is rachanaranade.com. The second thing which is happening is fake profiles, fake Instagram channels, fake Telegram channels. So if you want to know my genuine handles, always my social media handle links will be there in the description box of every single video. So please ensure that if you are wanting to check whether that is my profile or not, check in any of my videos in the description box, compare, and then only go ahead. My accounts have a verified tick. Be it the YouTube Marathi channel, be it the YouTube English channel, be it Instagram, all these are verified, okay, with a blue tick. So don't fall prey to fake people. Please save your money. I mean, I have seen people who were promised returns. They take money, they invest it in cryptos. I mean, I felt so bad. Someone came up to me and they said that they had invested some 4-5 lakhs because they thought I was chatting with them. I don't chat randomly, not at all. Some person creates an Insta profile. They start chatting randomly with other users, stating that, I'm Rachana and I selected your profile to chat with you. How are you doing? How's your investment strategy? I never ever do that. I don't take money from anyone. I don't provide any portfolio advisory service. Nothing. I only have my courses, and that too on our website, rachanaranade.com. Okay. So please make sure that you don't fall into the trap of these fraudsters. Also educate others about this, and so that I hope it will be beneficial for everyone. Absolutely. Okay. Any other quick question? Today I had few things in my mind, so I hope about Ranjit is saying, how can people be so gullible? I don't know, Ranjit. It's about just the greed of getting quick money. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else, actually. Do you recommend buying Tradingview subscription after update? They have restricted stock addition. Tradingview is a great software. I really love it. I use the paid version. Uh, of course, I mean it's not like you should never go ahead with a paid subscription or always go with a free one. Just see whether you are using it properly or not. If you are making full use of it, I mean it's really worth it. Okay. As I mentioned, I do have a paid subscription also. Pooja, do you have our link? So again, I do have a referral link for Tradingview as well. So Pooja, if you can just check, it should be there in our comments somewhere, in our description box. If you can just paste the link of Tradingview, that will be easier, and so that you can just directly click on the link, and if you want to go ahead with the Tradingview subscription, that will be easier for you. But like I mentioned, it's not like mandatory. Okay. Can you please make a video on HDFC Bank if possible after the merger? HDFC Bank was one of the stock of the months. Definitely, Rajesh, you can have a look at that. Any other quick question? Manoj PGT is asking, how about industry analysis for Diwali? All right. I think that is what I had promised in the last Thursday live stream as well. Every Lakshmi Pujan, which is typically called as the Mahurat trading session, I do have a live stream. I do conduct a live stream. I want a quick yes or no if you want me to take a live stream on the 12th during the Mahurat trading session. It'll be like a small one because I'm sure everyone typically wants to buy shares, do some transaction during the Mahurat period. But maybe just 15-20 minutes. I mean, I have done analysis of a specific industry which I feel is really bullish. Definitely, I'm bullish on that industry as a whole. So would want so many yeses pouring in. Kya baat hai? So that will happen on the 12th of November. Okay, 12th of November in the evening around 6. I will take a live stream. The live stream is already. You can also see in the notifications. If you can see that, my team will definitely create a live stream. So don't worry. 12th of November, 6 p.m. we will have a live stream, and that is going to be the topic. It is going to be industry analysis for Diwali. One specific industry which I am bullish on. Okay. Yes. Rachana ji, any time you participated in e-voting of shares? I did. Yes, a lot of times. Any plans to write a book? That has been on my card since 3 years, maybe. Don't find time. I think I should press the like button. Happy Diwali to you and your family. Shubh Diwali to you too, Suresh, and your family as well. Suggest best index fund for SIP. Pawan, I'd never suggest any best index fund, but I do have a video on index funds, and definitely you can check that. And in that, I've also told how to see the top 3 index funds and all that. You can definitely have a look at that. Pooja, if you're not able to figure out the Tradingview link, go to our channel where you should be able to see how to use Tradingview. I've done a full tutorial video. Acha, by the way, the one who was asking, I've done a tutorial video on paid version versus free version. First, compare that. Have a look at that. I've made 2 videos about Tradingview, actually telling about the differences. So have a look at that. And in the description box of that specific video as well, you will find the link of that video. What happened to the clarity of my heart? Okay, so you can also check the link in that video as well. All right. Okay. Any other quick questions? It's 10. Last 1 or 2 quick questions. If Pooja has given the link finally, yes. But is that a YouTube video link that you are sharing, Pooja? Okay. MTAR Tech, is this a good opportunity to buy right now? I was waiting for this question. I was just wondering how no one asked about this. Did you check MTAR Tech today? I mean, I instantly got few questions. What's wrong with MTAR Tech? Have a look at. Okay, this is going to be the last question of today's session. It's down 11.44%. And if you have a look at the results, MTAR Tech, today the quarterly results came up. I'm just going to pull up. Quarterly results came up, and operating profit has marginally increased, but finally the PBT has decreased. Okay, and if you go through the commentary and few other points, was not liked by the market, and it saw a sharp result. But now, if you ask me, I'm just going to. So this is what I want to pull out for you. Let me just go to the weekly chart. Okay, if you see here, this was one point around 2,400-ish. Okay, now this was just a peak, but now if you were to see this was a consolidation for quite some time. So if I just were to pull this, okay, so it closed here, just went about that, and a retest, and this, and again, finally, once it broke with a big red candle here, and it failed. Okay, again went up, and it is again testing this same level. I personally feel 2,200, based on technical analysis, based on the past price movements, looks good. What about the 200 days moving average? Let's quickly check that as well. Let's go on a daily basis and check the 200 days moving average. See, kya baat hai? See, we had not even drawn this line. We just drew it right now. Okay. Sometimes your eyes identify levels and then other indicators will identify. So as per our level, it was coming to 2200. This is coming to 2150, 2143, more or less, just 50, 60 rupees here and there. So I think not a much of downside is what I feel here. Fundamentally, anything in the defense space is not going to die out. I am going to do a separate video on defense sector again. Achha, do you remember when I had released a video recently? I'd asked if you would want me to make a separate video about defense sector, and there were so many people who said yes, we want a separate video on that, and that is the reason why I thought of making this one. So don't forget to watch next Friday's video as well. Okay, you'll get a better idea about that. So I feel in for MTAR Tech, downside could be limited, is what I feel based on technical analysis, right? Well, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Next live stream is just going to happen in another 3-4 days. Today is 9th. We're going to meet again on 12th. Don't forget to join in the evening at 6 p.m. I'll see you all. It's going to be a Diwali special. Everyone wear some nice traditional wear. Okay. Even though I'll not be able to see you, but would want everyone to be in a traditional wear while you attend that live stream. Okay. It will be fun. I'll see you then. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.